All right, hello and welcome to another episode of the Baylor Dynasty. I thought I'd just continue on. I mean, screw it, man. I really have nothing else to be doing. But, hey, sometimes you gotta treat yourself a little bit. But normally I get like terrible looking beer too, just looking for the punch without going too much into vodka, or not at all trying to. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and advance to custom conferences. I need to do something technical to make sure that our transfers show up. All right, so I'm just gonna show you kind of how our conference is looking. Like I said in previous episodes, that I like to do a more traditional conference, maybe switch some teams up a little bit along the way, but we're mainly keeping guys that how it was before the massive conference changes. We're gonna keep it that way. Like the Big Ten, all I know is I put Notre Dame in the Big Ten. They always felt like the best fit to be in the Big Ten anyway. And then I added Boise State in there because they got to the playoff the first year. And in the MWC, they don't have that much talent. And so I just said, fuck it, just put them in here. Pac-12, we might be able to add some teams to that Pac-12 and make it a little bit better. Honestly, because really outside of the Power 5, it doesn't really matter. So probably go and find a couple people and just add them to this conference real quick. Kind of the same thing with the SEC. I would like to do that as well. You know, there's 2 more spots there. Yeah, it looks pretty favorable, but you got Bama that's unranked that you can't sleep on right there. The ACC is missing one guy, one team. The ACC looks kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Who the hell would we even add to these conferences, though? I might not be able to. Yeah, you know what? Actually, scratch that. There's like no one I can add. These teams are not that good. So I just have to leave it the way it is. So now we'll advance to the preseason. Here we go. Oh, this is my favorite part, man. Seeing that setup recruiting board. Luckily, now we don't even have to go through Excel anymore, too. That's amazing. But we're going to do like we did last year. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So I like to do a nice even one in that we have 6 teams. Jesus. 6 teams that are ranked, that should be ranked at the end of the year, and 6 teams that aren't. And I don't schedule FCS. I like to take the first 2 weeks off just to focus in on recruiting. So right now, we're going to go ahead and week 3. So it looks like Boise State, Georgia, or Kentucky, Ohio State, Ole Miss. So there's a ton. So I like to just go like this. Just go count to 20. And whoever it lands on, ranked-wise, is who we're going with. And I'll keep going until I get it. Oh my God. Took about 10 tries, but and you know what? Holy shit. I'm not a fan of starting at such a hostile environment, but we got to do it. Let's go play. Oh, God, dude. We're ranked 15? That's BS. Okay, so we have Ohio State right now. We're at Oklahoma, K-State, and we're at Kansas. Kansas is probably not going to be ranked at the end of the year, though, because we remember their quarterback and running back's gone. So that means we're going to get 7 ranked teams right now. Make sure we have 7. So I guess, well, we only have, I think that might not even be possible. The next 2 games have to be ranked. So we're going to have a rough stretch here. Yeah, this month right here. This is going to be a rough month. So right now it looks like Auburn, LSU, Ole Miss, and Wisconsin. I will play Nebraska, though, if it lands on Nebraska. And I will play Bama because you just know Bama's good. They might as well be ranked. The reason why with Nebraska is just because, you know, I'm from there. It just means a lot to have that. And they might even be ranked this time. With them getting that Oklahoma defensive coordinator, I'm telling you, that pickup, a championship winning defensive coordinator going to Nebraska who already has the tools for success, I'm really excited to see how they do. If it lands on Cal, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. I don't know if Cal's going to be ranked. All right, Ole Miss. We're going to go versus them, though, because I want to make sure it's balanced. Versus, so we're at, and at. we'll be at whoever this happens to be. So you got Miami, Nebraska is also on that list. Is Bama? No. Okay, so Miami, Nebraska, Oregon. I'd be happy to play them again. That's unfortunately it. So maybe I don't know. Let me check week 2. It's gonna be a rough stretch. Bama, Auburn, Boise, Cal, Florida, Kentucky, LSU, Michigan, Nebraska, Oregon. Dude, I think USC, Utah. To provide a better challenge, I say we go week 2. Right now, our strength of schedule is going to be an A+, and we're going to be at. So we're going to be on the road for 2 weeks, unless we want to change up that Ole Miss and maybe be at them. I don't know, dude. It's going to be a tough schedule, man. We're starting out the year rough. We'll have whoever's ranked here, and then we go to Ohio State. Oh, it was almost Utah. Hell no, I am not going to Iowa week 1. Oh my God. We have to go there. It's the big house. You gotta go there. Fuck. We're gonna be on the road 3 weeks. Our first home game is in late September. Yeah, I've never been one to shy away from a good challenge. Dude, how many? Okay, versus. So we're on the road a lot more this year. That's okay. Excuse me, jeez. Dude, when it comes to Alex, sometimes those burps they come out, you know? We have to go play at the big house. We have to, and we have to go play at Ohio State. I despise this because I hate starting games against really good opponents. I like to do like a Memphis team. That's a great first game where you respect them. They could come show up and play, right? Tulane would be a good team. Iowa State would be a good team to play game 1 because, you know, they're ready to go. Even no matter what their schedule is like or last year how they did, they're ready to go. And they give it, you know, a fight. Dude, I think you guys love this. Anyone watching this is going to be a season. It's going to be a season. I hope it's not dark. I really do. So let's take a look at our depth chart. Make sure people are moved around. Right? Athletes. Wait, what's going on here? So the athletes that I kept as athletes, they're no longer what? They get auto-assigned a fucking position, don't they? Well, okay. Well, next year, Ralph, he'll be fine. I actually, like, yeah, he is a pocket passer. Fine. He'll be fine. I need to remember that next year, though. Athletes, they get auto-assigned. I thought I could just keep him in as an athlete, and that would just become, you know, a position here. That I could just go, like, okay. You know, fuck. Yeah, we're going to start Daniels over Burton because, dude, no. I'm not having it with him. If he upped his catching, he'd be a starter. Because he didn't. Nope. It's not happening. All right, so yeah, our offensive line's looking pretty good, right? Yeah, it looks really solid. Nixon's gonna be starting there. Roberts Day there. Mitchell there. Brown. You know, I'm gonna let that be. God's already decided this guy's the better player, and I believe it too. He's gonna start. Kyler Jordan's gonna have to work his tail off to get back. You know, he's going to be on a revenge path, and he needs to be ready to go. I actually do like him being a backup middle linebacker, though. I really do, because that way he sees the field at some point. I'm not trying to say he can't see the field, but I am trying to say, come on, dude. Like, unacceptable. Okay, now here. No way he drops that much. Where is he? Where'd he go? Lemire. He's a 77. How good is this guy? I don't remember much about this guy. His block shedding's a 45. No. What? Man coverage, zone coverage is actually pretty good. No. Oh, no. Get Lemire in there. Dude, look at... His block shedding is way better. Dude, that's a problem. We can't have that on our field. Yeah, that guy's going to have to just kind of relax. Maybe we go ahead and redshirt him if we can. Free safety wise, Lemir's not going to be starting. It's gonna be me, Michael Harris. Yep, that is me now. So Ware's going to back up, and then Lemire will be in there just in case, as this is his position. He deserves to be in that 3 spot, and I don't like Michael Harris being there. I only want to be in 1 spot. So we'll put actually Lemire there as well. We'll put him there. He's ready to go. Bobby, he's already knowing that safety position. He's played it. So he's reliable there too. Kevin Mitchell's going to be on that other side. So this is going to be interesting to see how he plays, if he's good or not. And then this is going to be me. And I want this to be my backup because I recruited this guy personally. This year, 5-star wide receiver is going to be really important for us. So obviously we'll do our team needs. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Why not? We need a fullback, and we need a kicker, and we need an outside linebacker. We need 2 of them actually, but we need a 5-star wide receiver right now, and we need to start thinking about maybe trying to reel in a quarterback too, just in case, dude, just in case, because right now I thought we had a quarterback room. We don't. Eric Ralph might be fine though. He's just slow, but let's see who we have. Kevin Jackson, Michael Osborne, and it's good to see that it's working. These guys look the exact same. Number 1 D end in the country. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, number 1 DT's interested in our program. We're gonna go ahead and put him on the list. Cornerbacks. Let's go, dude. Okay, but more. Oh, we're second on that guy's list. Dude, 5 stars are interested right now. Let's take a look. You got a tight end. 5-star tight end's interested in us. I'm not going to go for him, though. Look at this 5-star corner. 5-star D end. Dude, we're going after 5 stars this year. A 5-star, the number 1 is interested. Oh, look at this. Mark Moss. We are first on his list right now. 5-star running back. We're first on this guy's list too. Let's go, dude. Let's go. 4th on that free safety. I just don't think we need free safeties right now. We could use that guard though. Oh, there's only 37 5-stars this year. There's normally in the 40s, sometimes 50s. Look at this. Okay, that's fine if we're first on that. And I actually do want to go after that guard. All right, so let's start with team needs first because that's just pretty important. All right, let's take a look. He's still 76. We're not going to sleep on that. I like his zone coverage. I like his tackles. Play recognition went down a little bit. We'll continue looking, though. This guy went up. His block shedding's really good. He has a more balanced man and zone coverage. I like this guy. This guy's going to be at the top of our list for now. All right, let's see. 80 overall. 88. Hit power looks really good. Play recognition looks good. He just doesn't have the best man coverage, but he looks pretty solid. Let's take a look at this guy, though. This guy went down 1, but that's okay. His block shedding went down. His tackle's a 92, and I like that, but I don't know. I don't know about him. Let's check him out. Oh, look at that zone coverage. Ooh, look at that block. Oh, this is our guy. 87 zone coverage. I can get away with having that man coverage be a 71 when he's showing he wants to go polite. He wants to polite. So I don't really care who it is. We just need to sign someone. This guy's second on our list. He's at 2-star. I'm not gonna spend it right now, but we'll look at him. All right, good enough. Top of the list. Like I said, I don't really care who it happens to be. Okay, let's start with this Mark Moss guy. Let's see how he does. He went up 2. His speed isn't that good. Agility, stiff arms, a 91. I'm gonna put him up there just because, dude, we could use the room, right? Seriously. Now, I'm not gonna put that many points on him. He's not all that impressive, but dude, if he's a 5-star number 1 and he wants to come play, I'm not gonna be angry about that. You know why? Because if we recruit this guy, we get him next year, he could be a backup. We kind of need to start looking for a backup, actually low key. On the lowest of keys. All right, this guy's a 4-star, but he's number 1 and he's 80 overall. I'm just going to take a look at him. Hey, he's all right. He's all right. I got more rings than him. All right, 5-star wide receiver, number 1. I don't like that catching already, but let's just make sure that he's dialed in. He's ready to go. 93. Okay, what's going on here? Fuck it, he's number 1. I'm not a fan of that guy right now, though. 73 catching. Who does that remind you of? 5-star. We're second on this guy's list. That's better. That's already better, man. Look at that route running. 91. This is the guy. This guy's going over him. Actually, he'll go below him. I want to try to get at least one of them. Actually, no. I'm not fucking around this year. Put him above. We're third on this guy's list. He's a cornerback. Oh my God. Do you see his speed? 98 speed. 90 agility. Oh my God. Look at the tackle's actually really good for a cornerback. Look at the man coverage. This guy's got to see. He's got to come to our program. We're going to probably put him at the top of the list because he's that good. Look at this guy. Okay. These guys are ready to play. God, let's go. Okay, we're leading on this outside linebacker. We already checked him. Come on, Adrian. Dial in the phone. We're top on this guy, Mac Hayden, cornerback. Let's look at him. 81. Oh, look at that man in zone. 90s. Whew. Dude, yeah, our cornerback room is going to be no joke as long as these guys don't fuck around and they show up to the program. We're going to spend the rest of the time taking a look at athletes. Let's take a look. This guy is 5'11", 180 from Texas. And look at those bonus points. This guy's got to show up and he's got to be ready to play. Looks like he could be a quarterback too down there. 86 speed. Not a defensive player for sure. Break tackle, elusiveness, juke move, spin move, ball carrier vision. Hey, he's not the best, but he'd be, if we can't get that running back to show up, and he could play quarterback. I always say that about guys, but like, look, I mean, his intangibles are pretty good. Yeah, he's probably a running back, but screw it. Let's not put him above anyone because I'm not trying to disturb anyone in terms of what they got going on. 6'5", 206 from East St. Louis. That just sounds scary. God, what's going on with him? All right, he went down 2, but let's not panic quite yet. What does he do? He's 6'5", 206. He's a tall motherfucker. 87, 90, okay. Look at down below, though. That guy's got nothing to show. All right, 6 foot, 181. Brian Smith. Come on, can I get a gem? I haven't gotten a gem yet. Come on. We're going to get rid of that guy. No, we're not fucking around with athletes this year. Not like that. We're not going to let those guys go. Number 1 athlete in the country. Let's try to get him. 6'3", 206. What is he got? He went down 3. He could play quarterback. That's about all he can do. And he's not even that, like, he's not flashy at all. For the number 1 athlete in the country, that's just sad. Chris Hayes, the number 2 athlete in the country from Louisiana. 6 foot, 173. Let's see what he's got going on. Is he dialed in? Is he ready to go? Because it looks like defensively, yeah, he might be. 96 speed, 94 acceleration. I'm already liking this. Look at the play recognition. He's pretty good in terms of that cornerback position. But look down there. Look below. Oh my God. Yes, trucking and stiff arm aren't that good. 92 elusiveness, 91 juke move, 88 spin. Dude, it doesn't matter. 90 agility. I don't care about putting him on the defensive side. This guy has got to start as our halfback, or at least be like another backup. Why? Because, dude, I haven't done this in this dynasty, but this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'd maybe be looking for a lot better break tackle and a lot better trucking, but that's okay. I can deal with that. But his carrying's of 74, that's good enough. And I know people would be like, well, you could have him on the defensive side. Dude, we need to utilize this guy. I clearly can't put him I can't keep him as an athlete. We learned that now, right? So he's got to be at one position, and he's just not likely to really succeed in the other, I guess. I don't know how the fuck that works. Look at his stamina. He's fine. This guy is... We got to go after this guy. This guy is going to be our starter, and I'm putting him up there, above that halfback too. I want him knowing that there's a better guy out there that we're looking at. I don't care how flashy you think you are being a 5-star. Look at that ace speed. 6'2", 193 from Diamond Bar, California. Number 3 athlete in the country. Is he ready to go? 92 speed, 88 excel, 90 agility. I'm already liking it. He can't really catch that ball. His return's pretty high. He has good elusiveness and good ball carrier vision. His carrying's a little bit less. Honestly, I mean, this guy's probably a halfback, and he actually does play the position a little bit better, but I'll keep him on the list, but I'm going to keep him down here. Mike Washington, you better be good, man. You better be good. Can't play defense. That was what I spent 50 on. Man. All right, well, so let's take a look. I'm going to tell you, these guys are going to be the guys we're targeting. Michael Lewis, yep. Dane Covington, yes. Jason Keith. We need 2 outside linebackers, so yes. And we need to start looking for more. Sam Marks, we just needed him. Chris Hayes, this guy's going to be a running back. Mark Moss, 5-star, not that impressive, but he's number 1 on our list. Desi Lane, this guy looks really good as a cornerback. Aaron Foster, he looks really good. Kyle Jenkins, he could use some work in that catching and really just overall, but I think he's all right. And yeah. Oh, and this guy, hold on. All right, honestly, okay. 95. I would honestly put him above. And I like that 90 and 90. That's just me. And then we still have other guys that we can look at. Like, look at this guy. This guy looks like he could be actually scary. I'm happy about it. So we'll see kind of how it goes. I like to just put a bunch of points, like spread them out. So like 100, you know, and I really just like, that's my method. 100, 150, 200, sometimes 300 if I really like the dude in terms of trying to get him. But otherwise, we just kind of like see if they're interested. If we start going down, we just kick them because we're not going to waste any time. And now's the time for me to, I will probably make another episode here, but we're going to go ahead and go into practice and kind of see how these guys are playing. And that's going to be probably next episode, is just going to be showing a lot of in-game footage of just practicing, seeing who's playing well, you know, making sure everyone's good and stuff. And yeah, we'll see kind of how it goes. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was a good one. I enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all on the next. It's TMD, that Mandarin. See ya.